We came to Belize with no plan, just a ride from the airport and a place to sleep. We wanted to see what would actually happen if we didn't plan anything.
We're in the middle of nowhere. I can hear it.
Yeah. We thought a flat tire and the seaweed season was the worst of it. It all started like this. We flew into Belize City, jumped on a tiny plane to San Pedro, and met our driver thinking this would be an easy, quiet start.
Where are you guys from?
We're from Las Vegas.
Sin City. This is mini Las Vegas for us.
Oh, really? Wow, we live in paradise.
I sure do. This is where we do the shopping.
Something you'll learn really quickly. We need to do our groceries before we get to the hotel.
And everything here is in Belizean dollars.
You guys accept US dollars?
Oh yeah.
Except everything here. It's 139.25.
139.35. Divide by 2. Yeah, you divide by 2.
Thank you. Interesting thing about here is that their eggs are not refrigerated. After 45 minutes, we finally arrived.
Oh my gosh!
It's so beautiful. Yes!
Oh,
Oh, that's nice.
have a seat!
If you do follow us for quite time, you probably know that MJ does not survive with no food for a very long time. We need to make sure MJ is safe.
Really good. I could lay here all day and I'm not gonna complain.
But we didn't come here to stay still.
Hold on. I'm ready to get off.
We have a lot of seaweed. The only one way they recommended to go for a swim is from the pier. I don't know how about you, but I wouldn't swim here.
Oh, it's warm.
You know what I'm thinking? Where the people are? Everywhere you go, there is no people.
And you can see the pyramids here, left from the Mayans. How cool is that?
Belize does not have the daylight savings time. Guess what? 7 p.m. and you can see the stars. I never seen the stars at 7 p.m. 7:05.
Yeah, signal lost. Is this safe?
So MJ came up with this idea that we need to go for a dinner elsewhere. And 2 minutes into the walk,
I think I changed my mind. You can see nothing. What if there are animals out there?
what animals? You're on an island.
Don't you hear those calls?
Crickets. You're safe.
Good.
Got anything to drink?
Alright, fine, I'll have a local beer.
For you?
And you?
Uh,
She's gonna drink my beer. Our transfer driver recommended this place. He said they just opened and he's not knowing it's good or not, so we'll tell you. Time to try local beer.
cheers. Oh, I like it.
Belikin. Sounds Russian. Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
Usually when we travel, we like to try what local and to offer foods and drinks.
MG approved.
There are several ways to go around here. One of them is...
Ta-da!
Oh, and you're right. And what's cool about it, they actually deliver it all the way to our hotel, so we don't have to travel to pick it up. Because if cart may go away, they provide you with not going away system. And every time you don't use it, you're supposed to use not go away system. Let's see how this thing goes.
Hey, don't leave me. Where are you going?
Secret. Wanna come with me to my secret?
Yes! Hey! We're now on our way
Secret.
to something secret.
It's a secret.
Secret.
No seat belts. One mirror here in the corner. No turn signals. Nothing. Just only one light switch, and that's about it. Simple. Even a monkey can drive it.
So we pulled over to a spot. We're looking at this beach place. unplanned. So one thing I've noticed here in Belize is that everybody seems very, very welcoming and friendly, which I love whenever we visit a destination. And yeah, it makes a trip a lot more fun. So somebody just like waved at us and said, hey, you want to take a look? So here we are. We have a little friend here. You want to join us?
I have here the tarpons coming here.
Oh, they come here?
Yeah.
Ooh. How deep is this water?
It's only like to here.
And it's nice that you can swim where it's no seaweeds.
Yeah.
You know where those boat is?
Yeah.
There's a lot of sharks, stingrays there.
At the time, we didn't think much of it.
Bye, Jairo. Thank you again.
Bye.
Bye.
Safe trip.
Thanks.
You. We kind of lost and we were looking for directions and we stopped by to us. Then he invited us to check out his property. It's very random and very interesting how people are here. But it's a good property. If you are a big family, up to 12 people, you can rent this the whole villa and have the whole beach to yourself. And also learn that right now we are in a seaweed season, which will only last about 1 to 2 months.
Oh, I think we arrived. Wow. Let's explore Secret Beach a little bit more.
My name is Mike.
Hi,
Mike.
Mike.
Yeah, I have complimentary chairs for you guys over here.
Oh, okay.
Tables in the water, service in the water. In
Oh.
case you don't have it, we invent it.
Oh.
I like
Yeah.
it. Okay, well, let's look around.
All right.
Yeah.
What place are you looking for?
Mystico?
I'll go all the way to the back. Right.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you. I think I like in here, but let's explore. I'm loving the vibe. Look at that water. Whoa. That is so unreal beautiful. Oh my gosh. I kind of love the fact that we can drive around and
Yeah.
it doesn't feel very,
Restricted, not like having the whole car.
yeah, you're out in the open, breathing it all in. Secret Beach, swing bar.
got free parking. We got
Okay.
the welcome shop.
Okay.
We got table water service. And it's a local spot
Up to what time are you open?
until you go.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Thank you. This is where you want to go. There's in the water too. Oh my God. Well, we can hang out each one of them every day. Looks fancier. Take a look.
Yeah.
All right. Hi, boys, girls. So cute. Oh.
It's a really cool looking place. And I think it's the last one in this beach. So probably no one makes it here. So
Unless
yeah,
you know.
our driver yesterday told us about it.
So she said we can go there.
Yeah.
In order, she'll come.
Okay. You look at this place and it feels like it's perfect place for like a party going. But when you look around, it's not. It's just like, no, people chilling.
Maybe it gets busy at night.
Maybe gets busy at nights.
Perfect if you're looking for that getaway. Now I fully understand why people always say they love Belize. Hi. That is so cool.
Okay,
Okay,
now look.
perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I had to fight MJ for a piece of bread to share with fish. Look at those chicks. It was not an easy fight.
Hey. Yeah.
It's a bucket of Margarita here. I like the glass. It's like
Festive.
very Mayan. My life is just a non-stop amusement.
Baila que baila la luna, baila que baila mi amor. Tengo la grande fortuna de estar en tu corazón.
It's in neutral.
Que baila la luna, baila que baila mi amor. Tengo la grande fortuna de estar en tu corazón.
Hold on. Forward.
Even a monkey can drive it.
Even a monkey can drive it.
That's such a tiny road.
For this big car, you definitely need a big road.
Pa' arriba, pa' abajo, pa'l centro.
Nervous.
Mira qué es lo que yo
There's of course, this is Venero. It's me.
Do you feel safe?
What's on the back of the car?
Police! Oh.
Have you been drinking today?
Oh.
And honestly, those are the moments where we find best places.
I'm happy. There's food.
Oh.
Oh, this looks delicious. So we just learned that the mom and the daughter cooks. Javier, who's been serving us and is the barman. It's a family-owned business. All right.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Javier. Order the bullfish for the two of us. Wow. Oh. Oh, yeah, it's there.
Yeah.
Hi, there was some crocodiles there.
Crocodile.
A crocodile.
It's huge. Over there, it's just watching there.
Oh, shoot.
The other side.
So you're not supposed to swim here.
No.
Are you happy fishing?
And that's how the new idea was born.
Open, it says open.
So we'll go there?
I guess. The dog sounds very welcoming. Curious what it's about.
Okay, it's a little community project
Okay.
that's funded by the community,
Ah.
and we do only hands-on experience where you could produce a coconut milk
Oh.
and a cocktail. We have
We
the
have to. Margarita. Wow. Wow.
You wanna try?
How do you just
Just
blow
put
it?
your lips together. Almost like.
Hold on. How do you do it? You try it.
I'm gonna faint.
Underwater and
Cooking
then.
corn for lunch. And a dog. Oh! I'm sorry, Margarita. I was just joking.
This is some of the grinding stones.
Oh. Sorry.
They would grind the corn with this
Oh,
to make
okay.
You sink it like 2 to 3 inches, and then you twist it towards you, right? See the coconut there?
Oh.
All right, let's see you, MJ.
You wanna do it?
It looks hard. I'll try it. So here,
Like 2 to 3 inches. It's gotta go.
it's not gonna happen. You might wanna do it.
I have mine.
Try mine.
Just
No,
twist.
not twist like that. Like that. A little deeper. That's a little. There you go. There you go.
And they would do that on the wooden sticks?
They will do it on the wooden
Yes,
sticks.
yeah, it's not that easy as it looks.
Told you. Whoa. You made it look too easy.
Pretty easy.
Oh my gosh.
Do I look like Hulk Hogan?
Yeah.
I think you picked it for me, special one. That. Yeah.
All right, your prize. All right.
Yeah.
Just like a pro.
Good.
Very good.
Okay, at this rate, it'll take us next year to make this. Okay, I'm done.
Oh yeah, very milky.
Kalua. And then the coconut milk that you just produced.
Belizean cocktail. So a successful afternoon. Thanks for taking us around. Cheers. Oh, wow. This is the most refreshing Belizean drink you can request.
I think we just got a puncture.
Oh no, we're in the middle of nowhere. You can hear it.
Yeah. Well, I think we can drive until we get there. Let's try. It's not very smart to keep driving, but not very smart to stop here either. Yeah.
How may I help you? You have a flat tire?
Yeah.
No problem. So I'll send one of our agents now to say 30 minutes maximum.
Well, it's time for a walk.
If life throws you lemons, you get a pelican.
Decide to have a nature walk.
Yeah, their half hour has turned into.
We learned that the island time, it counts differently. It's been an hour and a half. Maybe we'll hitch a ride, we'll see. But everybody's leaving.
Hi.
Yes! Can we hitch a ride with you guys? Thank you.
Good news, the tire got fixed.
Thank you. All right, we good. Thanks so much. And now we're back in business. Guess where we are?
Goodbye, cart.
We dropped the cart off and at the same office found ourselves signing up for a boat tour.
Put both of them together.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh my god! Can you believe we're this close?
These are nurse sharks, and they are not aggressive. It's funny how the things you fear the most sometimes become the highlight.
Oh my god, that was the most amazing experience ever.
And if you're curious, they feel like sandpaper.
Swim with the sharks.
And that wasn't it yet.
Very.
Swim with the manatee.
We moved to a different spot and the energy changed completely.
Oh my god!
I freaked out. This one spiked a little bit.
We are back in San Pedro and we've decided to splurge one night to show you what it's like to stay here. Welcome, my friend, to the best part of this suite. We have a full house balcony with a view of the pool and the sea. It is freaking nice. What is that?
Ah, you see that from the bottom?
What this trip really reminded us is that you don't need a perfect plan to have a great experience. A lot of it comes down to the people you meet along the way. Without the warmth of the locals, none of this would happen. We just showed up, stayed open, and Belize met us halfway. In part 2, we head south to Placencia and do something completely different. Thanks for watching.